What do you say we get started?
Okay.
Hey. Earl, what are you doing here?
Well, what are you ladies doing here? And
It's our show.
Doesn't
What do you
Number
think?
one rated Women of Sweet Swine County. You don't film until tonight.
Oh no.
Split Hoof.
Mom said I had to hurry up or I'd be late.
Earl.
Well, I guess Mom was wrong. Giddy up.
Earl, since you're here, why don't you just stay and tell us what you were going to do on Split Hoof Tonight, right, Prairie Ann?
I don't know. I don't want Cousin John to fire me. And besides,
Cousin John
he said
won't
that
care.
your show is just like an old hen meeting, you know, just all fluff and
Oh,
chatter.
really? He said that?
Cousin John, Prairie Ann, just... all right. Earl is here. He has information. Share something with us. I mean, you
okay.
look like you're just ready to burst.
Well, I was gonna talk about the things outside Sweet Swine County. You know, the things I usually do on my show or on my segment called Earl Steps Out.
Oh, really, Earl? I've heard you don't even step outside of Sweet Swine County. That was a whole buzz on TMZ this afternoon.
Well, yeah, but this time I'm going to. This time I'm going to.
Earl,
But
just share with us, please. I know our viewers are dying to know it. Anything that irritates Cousin
all right.
John.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to share with you a segment that I like to call
Earl Steps Out!
Earl, what's up with the plaid hat and the blondin shirt?
Well, I'm getting ready to head over to Wabasha to their annual Grumpy Old Men Festival.
Oh, I get it.
Yep. It's held the last Saturday.
Maybe your mama dressed you.
No, this is for the Grumpy Old Men Festival. It's held the last Saturday of each February. You remember those two movies, Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier Old Men, with John and Max? Well, those movies are based on the town of Wabasha, Minnesota. And every year, they have a festival to celebrate those two movies. There's so much going on, I can't even believe they fit it all into one weekend.
I'm impressed, Earl.
Well,
Be
you know,
so hard on you.
the day starts out early on Saturday with a French toast breakfast.
Oh, yum.
But don't eat too much, because you have to save room for the hot dish luncheon later that day. Then you can head down to the ice fishing contest in the marina. After you catch your limit there, you need to get your dog dressed up for the pet pageant down under the bridge. And things are just starting to get going by now over at the VFW with raffles and music. They got a cribbage tournament and minnow races.
Minnow races.
Yep. You can also stop by the athletic field and watch some hockey, get in on a Texas Hold'em tournament game at the golf course, or even take part in the art show at the gallery.
Oh, great.
Some of your giddy up.
Yeah.
Now take a deep breath, because now you're going to head over to Slippery's for the annual Grumpy Plunge in the mighty Mississippi River.
That sounds
What is
chilly,
that?
The Grumpy Plunge.
Is that a drink?
It's a it's a polar plunge in the the Grumpy Plunge in the mighty Mississippi River. It's to raise money for some of the local organizations.
Perfect.
And then afterwards, you can
So
warm
can
up.
anybody take part in that grumpy plunge?
Sure, sure. Then afterwards, you can warm up at the annual Ragetti Spaghetti Dinner, followed by live music in different places that evening throughout the town. So now it's not done on Saturday, because on Sunday, don't forget to stop over to the snow sculpture contest along the river. There's a free showing of the original Grumpy Old Men movie at the movie theater, and you can even swoosh your way down some of the slopes at the ski hill. For more additional information about Wabasha's Grumpy Old Men Festival, check out their website at wabashamn.org.
So I have a quick question. The snow sculptures. Do you think that the snow sculptures are actually people who were in the plunge and couldn't get warm?
Maybe that's what they start with. You never know. You never know. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I've got for my segment of
Earl Steps Out!
So that's one of the segments that I was going to do.
What, Paris? Why are you, Paris? Why are you letting him stay?
Well, I know. Well, he's very interesting. And hear more. What just happened to his shirt and hat?
Oh, no.
Well, I'm getting ready for my next segment.
Which is?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got another segment I'd like to do of
Earl
Are you really going to these places?
This time I will. Yeah.
Okay.
For my next adventure, I think I want to go over to St. Peter. That's in Minnesota, over in Nicollet County. That's the county seat over there in Nicollet County. On Saturday, February 12th of 2011, at 1 p.m., the Nicollet County Sheriff's Department is sponsoring the St. Peter Polar Bear Plunge. This chilly event begins at 1 at Hallett's Pond at 405 St. Julian Street there in St. Peter. The St. Peter Polar Bear Plunge began in 2007 as part of a year-round fundraising program called the Law Enforcement Torch Run. Now, this program allows the law enforcement personnel from all across Minnesota to raise funds and raise awareness for Special Olympics of Minnesota. And Dave Lang, the Nicollet County Sheriff there, says that the event wouldn't be possible without the help of around 70 volunteers every year.
Wow.
Those volunteers include the Nicollet County Sheriff's Posse, the Sheriff's Reserves from St. Peter and North Mankato, Sheriff's Department staff, and many community members.
Kudos to them.
Yep.
Wow.
Now, each year, one staff member is chosen to attend the National Olympics, Special Olympics Conference, providing an in-depth understanding of the benefits the Polar Plunge provides. Now, each of those participants in the Polar Plunge, they've got to raise a minimum of $75 each to make the chilly jump into Hallett's Pond. In 2010, there was actually 313 plungers that took that icy waters on.
Oh, wow.
And then they raised more than $44,000 for the Special Olympics program in Minnesota. Isn't that something?
That is something.
Registration for the St. Peter Polar Bear Plunge is Saturday, February 12th from 10:30 to 12:45 on Saturday there at Hallett's Pond. And if you're not ready to take that frosty plunge yourself, ladies, just make a donation to one of the plungers that are there and help the St. Peter Sheriff's Department raise even more money for the Special Olympics this year. And for more information, check out the website plungemn.org and then just look for St. Peter.
See?
Yep.
Another good report from Earl. I
apologize, Earl. I am so sorry. That was very interesting.
I knew you had
that is my report for
Earl Steps Out!
Well, ladies, thanks for letting me get my my two Earl Steps Out presented today, and I got to get going.
Wow, Earl, that was really interesting. Thanks for being here. Sorry.
Thanks, Earl.
Sorry I didn't understand. Bye-bye.
Bye. See, he is so interesting.
Well, Cousin John should love that, don't you think, Paris?
He is so
taking up our
interesting.
airtime.
He's very interesting.
It was interesting.